Good morning, traders. Manny Cabrera here, co-founder of MDC Trading Academy, with today's pre-market forecast for Friday, April 23rd. We're also going to do our end of week review. Let's quickly jump to our news items for this week. A very light week in reference to economic reports, but nonetheless, the unemployment claims actually came in a lot lower than we expected. I think this is the lowest that we've had since the pandemic. And today, of course, we have some information about flash manufacturing, so that's going to be another key element of the economy as the economy continues to heat up. And the market is, again, going through a phase of a little bit of consolidation and mixed days. As you notice this week, we've had down days, up days, down days, up days. No different today. We've seen an uptick in our range and also in our volume, which is very healthy for the market. Now remember, we keep talking about this 20 SMA. This 20 SMA has made me look like a hero the last several months as markets eventually retrace to this area, hold and continue higher. So let's see if the market continues that. What are we expecting today though? Because we're off the all-time highs at 41.8350, but we've had some huge ranges and movement in the market. What can we expect in the markets for today to close the week? Let's look behind these numbers here. As we can see, this is obviously time frame that's looking a little behind the numbers. Here is our all-time high. Here's the market retracing all the way back to the previous area. Here it is, the market. We had spoken about this on Wednesday. Is it going to hold support? It has definitely held support. It moved higher into this particular price level here, but not particularly to our all-time high. Now, it did hold this support, held for a while. It broke clearly through. It came and tried to use it as support to launch itself again, but it came right back down to this level here. And now we're testing these particular levels here. Is the market going to move lower from the support level, or is the market going to hold support here this morning and then move higher, or is it going to retest this area here? And what happens if it breaks? Here's our next price level here, but that's what we're looking at in a mid to long term market. And of course, this is a short term frame, so we're talking about hours. It could be potentially days. Let's look a little bit closer to our analysis chart, which is a chart that we use closer to our trading. And as we can see, we are below our intraday high of yesterday as we began early in the morning, late afternoon to move lower to establish an all-time high. Market coming off those lows creates a trend line to the upside. We have here is an ascending triangle. More than likely, the market is going to break above this particular line here and move higher. Now, it can happen in one of two ways. Market can move lower and test this trend line here and then attempt this. We could do it immediately from where it stands right now. Now, any break below this line here, we're expecting shorts till this level here, which is the intraday low. And of course, any break below this, we're expecting a huge acceleration to close the week from this level lower. So those are our scenarios for this morning. Of course, expecting break above this particular price level here to move higher. Otherwise, the market is going to break below here and potentially move lower, and then potentially even lower than that. So keep your eyes open on these confirmations. Make sure you place your stops and have a great session. See you next week.